What's up, everybody? Thanks to Nick Miller from Nick Strength and Power and a short video he put out a couple days ago, I became aware of this young man from Russia who might have the world's biggest muscular arms in the world. His name is Andrey Smaev, and he's 26 years old. I know the hair loss makes him look significantly older, but he's only 26. He's 330 pounds. I'm not sure how tall. He's got to be at least 6 foot would be my guess. And again, the arms are 65 centimeters, which comes out to 25 3/4 inches. His forearms are over 22 inches. This is a very, very large man. And I was pleasantly surprised to see that it's not just arms. He actually has pretty great physique overall. And look at that taper. You would expect somebody carrying that type of mass to have a big bubble gut. This Smaev kid, he's 26. He's the same age as my son Christian, which is insane. He looks like he could be Christian's dad. Obviously, being that big makes him look a little bigger. But man, this guy, we're going to take a look at his Instagram so you can see he's got the whole physique. It's not just what we see here. A lot of times I see these guys on social media with the massive arms and they don't have a back or they don't have legs. Andrey here has the whole physique. I didn't know if you guys knew. What's up, Kenson? How are you, sir? If you're a natty vegan. His arms are 25 inches. So 65 centimeters. I have the tape. When I flipped it over, that comes out to 25 3/4. So I know in the thumbnail I said 26, so I really misled you guys with that extra 1/4 inch. But Iranian Hulk 2.0. Iranian Hulk had big fat arms, though, and we've got a lot of guys with a bunch of oil in their arms. Does calisthenics. He's 6'5". Wow. This is a joke. He's not really 26. I don't know how old he is. Let's take a look at his Instagram. There's a lot of physique shots there, a lot of strength feats. 6'5". Wow, that's a big boy. That's a big dude. So let's see. You have to translate everything from the Russian. Here he is with, I don't know who that guy is. some other guy in Russia, I'm assuming. So yeah, I don't know how old. Nick believed he was 26, and I don't know if he really is 26. He's with this Oxy team. But watch this, man. One-arm chin-ups at 330 pounds. Oof. Okay, the form is awful, granted, but geez. Wouldn't you think the bicep would tear clean off or the shoulder would dislocate? That is pretty crazy to see him do that. Six reps. Yeah, these are anything but a strict chin-up, but geez, that was impressive nonetheless. Yeah, I would flex my arms all damn day too if I had arms like that. There is with Hadi Chupan. I don't know if this was at the, this was in, I don't know where this was. Probably Dubai or something. Dubai Muscle Show. Here he is with Sergey Danilov. Oh, I guess he's not even getting himself in the shot. That's the guy that won the, was that the France show a couple months? Not even a couple months ago. It was about six weeks ago at this point. Sergey. Some more giant Russians. Let's get to some pics. So yeah, he's all natural. He's got the look that those bear guys love with the hair and everything. But look at the arm. Look at the thickness and the density. Yeah, if he is 26 years old, he looks much older. But maybe maybe Nick was misinformed. Or it was a joke or something like that. I don't know. But there he is with the measuring tape, 65 centimeters pumped, which does come out to 25 3/4. Now, if he is 6'5", you could say, well, that's like a 5'9" guy having 20-inch arms. And, I'm not going to argue that. Of course, it would be more impressive for a shorter guy to have 25.5-inch arms, but geez, I'm impressed, man. There he is with Sergey Danilov again. He does have a decent taper. Now, I don't know what kind of bodybuilder he would make, but look, the quads. He's got good legs. And there's some back poses too. He's got a back. He's got all the body parts, man. He's strong. He was doing some T-bar, supported T-bar rows here with Looked like it was about 6 or 7 plates. I don't know who that is. Is that his mom? I don't know. Man, that was his back 2 years ago when he only did pull-ups. So it wasn't very thick. And we're going to see a bigger back in a second here. I think. That's more front shots. I don't know what he's doing here. He's got some gadget. Oof. I don't know how much weight that is. It's a wacky way to do. Oh, he ended up doing 60 kilograms, which is about 130 pounds for 3 reps that way. Yikes, that looks scary. He stays very lean too. For a guy that size, oftentimes these guys with the 24, 25-inch arms, they got a lot of body fat. This young guy, or however old he really is, he doesn't have. So here's what his back looks like. It's pretty damn good back. I mean, it matches the front, which I wouldn't have expected. Look at that. Wide as hell. Super wide. Yeah. Well, Branch is pretty upset about something down there. What else we got? How much weight is this? He has shit form. Someone says, yeah, I agree. But at least unlike El Campeon, who does a shit form and a ton of weight, this guy actually has the muscle mass. So 130 kilograms, which is what, about 280 pounds? Now, I wouldn't call this he's got his palms flipped, so this would be like a reverse curl, but I wouldn't even call that anything like an exercise. 250 kilograms for 6 reps on an incline. What is that? 255 kilograms. That is, geez, let me do some math for you guys. Okay, 255 times 2.2. It's 561 pounds. Wow. Go back to the studio for a second there. Get some of your comments going. Got the biggest hands. I'm getting a lot of different different stats on this, guys, from you all. Smaev actually with this calisthenics, 6'5", 26 a joke. Uncrowned Mr. Olympia right there. You can jump super high as well. Yeah, that's amazing that someone that big is athletic in any way. Yeah, Doulette's arms were close to 25 the offseason. So were Ronnie's. He's not 6'5". He's 6 foot. Okay, well, 6 foot 330. That's pretty damn impressive. Sputnik muscle Russians. 26 years old. Well, that's what Nick from Strength and Power reported. He was 26 years old. I don't know how old he really is. He's not 6'5". He's 6 foot. Okay, he's 17 years old, natty. I don't know about that. And a vegan. Looks like he's headbutting it. 85 cm. He's 185 centimeters, so I think that is about 6 foot, right? All bicep curls and oats. He's 6 foot. Oh, he's Sergey's training partner, Sergey Danilov, who won did he win the Tsunami France? Is that the show that he won? Sergey. Forearms are crazy too. Yeah, I mean, they're like 22 and a half inch forearms. You can do chin-ups. Okay, well, those are very fast. 52 reps. Holy moly. I'm impressed, dude. That's pretty insane. 30 kilograms with one hand, so that's about close to 65 or 70 pounds, and he looks like he's doing it fairly easily. Not getting a full extension, but still, that would rip my tricep clean off the bone. Pull-ups. I don't know if you'd consider these real pull-ups. Okay, that's one way to do pull-ups. I never really thought of doing them that way, but okay. Here he's dipping. I don't know how many plates that is. It's a lot of plates. Oh, 125 kilograms. So that's about 270 pounds, something like that. Jeez. Goodness, that's a lot of weight. Okay, he's 26, 27 on gear age. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't doubt that he's 26. I've seen 26-year-old guys who are huge and on gear that look that old. once, no, I don't want to say he's not natural, God of Rocks. He's not natural. You get turned on by male bodybuilders? No, I don't. I have nothing against gay people. I don't want to say I have gay friends and be a liar because I don't have many friends, period. I mean, close friends. But, I don't have any attraction toward men, but nothing against those who do. He's got big hands. Yeah, surprised he never got into he's only 6 foot tall. I was going by what I was reading comments in the chat, Gumagil. I wasn't claiming he was 6'5". A lot of people said he was 6 foot. So don't get mad at me. Get mad at whoever said he was 6'5" in the chat. His best clips are on YouTube. Oh no. Well, I'm not going on YouTube. Did arms today, some closing in on him, and so was Child. Really, because arms the UFC were just shy. Okay, well, a lot of people have had big arms, or I shouldn't say a lot, but it's not that uncommon. They're censoring the best part. It's dips. Those were dips. Yeah, I'm not going on his 45 kilograms, so that's about 100 pounds. Oof. That's a lot of weight right there. Wowzers. What's he doing here for pros? I thought I saw some people. Yeah, he's got all the plate, you got 4 plates plus a girl sitting on top. The girl alone is 210 kilograms. 200 kilograms, which is about 440 maybe. I don't know. Kilograms are hard for me to convert. I need a calculator. But this is 90 kilograms, which is about 200 pounds. Shrink wrapped in plastic. What's he going to do with it? Oof. I thought he was going to do a dumbbell row. Reverse forearm curls. He's doing a lot of weird exercises. Forearm exercise. Russian lab experiment. I think he hasn't won anything. I don't think he's competed. Grabs fish spear. Yeah. I don't think he's ever competed. I think he's just one of those guys who's send Derek his arm day routine. Womp womp. I mean, I don't think anybody's like Robbie Robinson's bicep routine wouldn't give me biceps. He's got Lee Priest-sized arms. He's taller than Larry Wheels. Smaev is 6'1". He's the power of Goober that doesn't understand sarcasm. Report 25, 35 and counting. I don't know. Larry's taller. Sergey's only 6'1" and clearly taller than Smaev. So let's just call him 6 foot then. Let's call him 6 foot. I don't want to argue about how tall he is. Forearm pump with a 40 kilogram, which is about an 85 or 90 pound dumbbell for 100 reps. He's got some massive forearms, this guy. 52 pull-ups, 300 pounds, insane. No point up fake stats. He's a monster. Yeah. Well, I didn't make up the stats. I'm reading what you guys are posting. Nah, Giles is not in the closet. He's got a gorgeous girlfriend. He is a unit. I've seen someone sit on the weights in that exercise. He's definitely a hard training dude, Andrey. Yeah, I mean, the Russians have a long history of being successful in Olympic weightlifting, powerlifting, strongman. Now, what's he doing here? Static 90 kilogram bicep curl. What? Looks like he's just kind of staying in place. What he's doing here, he's just talking about his energy drink probably. We got some more one arm body weight, 135. Ooh. Yeah. Now, granted, the form is not awesome. This is more like a CrossFit style, but geez. The fact that he can do that with one arm and he's not hurting himself, pretty damn shocking. I'm shocked. Does a lot of chin-ups, man. He's very strong at chin-ups. So here he is with his own body weight plus 100 kilograms, which, okay, I can do that math. That's 220 pounds. 222 pounds, I should say, for 17 reps. So if you think about that, it's his own body weight plus another 220. So that's about 500 pounds in all he's pulling there, right? 330 plus 220. Yeah, that's 500 pounds. Wow. I'm impressed, dude. I'm officially impressed. That's pretty crazy. Now he's doing 51 reps with about 300 pounds. This is 140 kilograms. It looks like just 3 plates, so probably like 315. Granted, he's not getting the lockout, but he is getting the bottom range. That's still pretty damn crazy. Pretty crazy. He's the leg press. Hammer curling 90 kilograms. Why the hell is it plastic? Bro, he's going to knock himself out. Do not prove this guy clearly his training is not science-based. There's a young guy who used to go to my gym, and he's always posting stuff saying, I guess science-based training doesn't work. And he did one like, I guess science-based training, they said science-based training wouldn't build muscle, and somebody commenting, still waiting to see some muscle because he's not that big. So what else? What's he doing here? Okay, he does a lot of the same exercises. A lot of the same exercises. This is a shoulder press machine. You can tell by the face he's young. I don't think he's 35 or 36. I would actually believe he's 26. So that is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 plates each side on that. Yikes. Super strong pressing, pulling. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Ron. Is at 11K. Thank you, Don Pump. It's all thanks to you guys. In case he ever says hysteric. Yeah. So let's say he's 6 foot. I guess the consensus seems to be 6 foot. Has this guy tried arm wrestling? I thought I saw an arm wrestling clip. Let me go way back. I didn't bother because I'm like, I don't care about arm wrestling. But I think I saw something where he was arm wrestling somebody. With those forearms, with just the forearm strength alone and the grip strength, you'd have to imagine he would be a damn good arm wrestler if he could learn the technique. But look at that. I'm just impressed that the tape, the small waist, the quads have nice thickness and sweep to them. It's a very good physique. You know, I don't know what it would look like on stage in trunks dieted down with the fake tan and all that. Oh, so here's a leg press. Oh, no, that's a calf raise. That's 1,000. That's like 1,200 pounds for 50 reps. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I thought I saw some arm wrestling, and I apologize for not going to his YouTube. But if I go to YouTube and I didn't get the YouTube Prime, look at those forearms. Jeez, look at that. And you guys had to watch a commercial. You'd be very upset with me, so I'm not going to do that. But you can check him out. You can look him up on YouTube, and there's some more flexing his forearms. And those forearms are bigger than almost anyone's arms. I mean, when I say anyone, very few people have upper arms that are over 22 inches. And his forearms are 22 inches. I'm actually more impressed by the forearms because, geez, rarely do you see forearms like that, man. I mean, very, very rare. Very rare. What's he doing there? That's a 60 kilograms, so about 130 pound. Well, he's not letting it down very far, so I'm not going to give him any credit for any of those reps. He gets no credit. Not that I could do it. I would tear every tendon in my arm just trying that. Maybe he doesn't. Yeah, so I don't know much about him, and I apologize for not doing any research, but I'm just impressed at some of the stuff this guy can do at that size. So he can do, this is what they call a flag when you find one of these things and you go, look at that. Look at that. Wow. A guy that size and that heavy to be able to even, wow, look at that. That is amazing. I'm officially impressed. And I do not impress easily. Still looking for some arm wrestling. Maybe I was completely imagining that. But he measures things. His calves are 56 inches. So that is, how big is a 56 centimeter calf? That is 22-inch calf. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not a lot of 22-inch calves out there, except maybe on some morbidly obese people, which I'm not going to count that. Triceps are pretty mother bucker. That's bucked up. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't do any arm wrestling. Could have been completely wrong about that. This was a while ago. So that was 2020. So this is 5 years ago. He's much bigger now. And look at that. He still had hair. It looks like it was starting to thin, but he had hair in 2020. That was 5 years ago. Look at that. He had hair there. This is going back 245 weeks ago. So it's, yeah, his Instagram only goes back to 2020 or so. It's a bold side by side. Putting yourself next to Arnold, but you know what? He's not, in terms of sheer mass, he's right there. He actually has much bigger triceps. See, Arnold didn't have the greatest triceps. He had amazing biceps and chest. His triceps were not great, Arnold. Smaev, yeah. Go back to what's this? What's he doing here? He's going to curl. I think he's going to do a curl. Yeah, he's going to curl a kettlebell. 32 kilogram kettlebell is about 65 or 70 pounds, somewhere in that range. Just invent exercise as he goes along. I mean, everything works. You're doing well. Everything works for this guy. He looks insane for his age. No, I don't know if he's just a guy that likes to lift weights and get huge. I don't think he competes in anything. I don't know. Maybe I don't know anything about him. I just discovered this guy, and all I know about him is he's a big dude. I'm gonna train it. Oh yeah, I mean, I know people get hurt. Nothing but peanut. Never trained anywhere near as reckless as that. Oh well, can hardly get by doing perfect form. Oh, I mean, I can get hurt with like just about anything. Reverse bicep curl. Okay, at least he's a little better range of motion. 100 kilograms, so that's 220 pounds. Yeah, I mean, he's super strong, man. Super strong. Oh, here's the jumping. Jump PR 330. Oh, I don't know how far he jumped. He jumped out of frame and into frame, so I don't know how far he jumped. Jump PR. The shoe came off. I think that's all he's showing us. It's all reverse curls. I don't see too much like regular curling. I mean, that would explain the giant forearms. I mean, you got to have the genetics. His forearms insert down at the wrist. So he was always going to have big forearms no matter what he did. Hammer curls. Ooh, big boy, big boy. Simmons developed his training methodology, Soviet training principle. I mean, the Soviets, for many years, they dominated Olympic weightlifting. They were always winning the gold. And the Bulgarians, too, which, you know, it's all Eastern Bloc. It's all in the same general area. Next to see these, yeah, he'd be right there with Simpson. He mainly focuses on calisthenics, does a bit of everything now. So I see him do so many pull-ups such. Yeah, I mean, that's amazing because you don't see many guys that size do anything with body weight. Science, poor. I agree with that, God Frogs. Techno Gym shoulder press user. Your spot of loaf of bread's going to last longer than he is. Ooh, rough. Taper on that guy for being that big is the most insane part. Bigger his biceps. So they're 65 centimeters, which comes out to 25 3/4 inches in an American U.S. measurement or whatever that type of measurement's actually called. He's the Jim Bro final boss. Muscle Dick Lord is talking shit. About him, about me, I don't know. Muscle Dick Lord. I didn't think of that. Muscle Dick Lord. I thought when I came up with Muscle Disgrace, but Muscle Dick Lord, that's a pretty good one. That actually rhymes with Discord, so yours is better than mine. No, he ain't. There's no way that guy's natty. Sergey prepped him for the Sharu Classic. So yeah, I didn't know he was a training partner of Sergey Danilov, the Russian bodybuilder, who's now qualified for the Olympia. As big as his arms are, I mean, you have to judge this guy in picture. They still let their photos being that large. Well, I'll go to his Instagram because he does have pictures of himself next to other people. Perfect arms to before and being almost equal to your biceps. It's very, very rare. I don't know if anyone ever had like 20-inch arms and 20-inch forearms. I mean, Lee Priest I think Lee had 18-inch forearms and 22-inch arms. Yeah, Nick couldn't do the human flag. Big Bash doing a flag, probably the most impressive thing. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, geez, come on. That is nuts. That is nuts. I want to find that again because that was just that was insane. The only people I've typically seen doing the human flag are lighter guys built like gymnasts. Rarely have I seen. I'm going way too far back. He did it did he do it when he was younger or older? Luckily for me, his Instagram doesn't go back. He doesn't have that much on his Instagram. I think he does a lot more on TikTok. What the hell's he doing here now? What the? Body weight at 145 kilograms, plus he's got a 32 kilogram kettlebell. And he's doing, I don't know if I call those dips. It's almost kind of like a push-up, the way he's doing it, the way his torso is looking. But yeah, I want to find that flag again. Where was that? That was insane. I've never seen a big dude do that. But in the meantime, let's look at him next to other people. Because, yeah, by themselves, you could say this guy must edit all his pictures. There's Sergey Danilov, the Russian pro on the left. I don't know who that is in the middle. Another bodybuilder dude. There he is with Bumstead. Chris Bumstead. Look at look at how big he is. Kevin Leverone. Was this at the Olympia or what show this was? There's Dennis James, Flex Wheeler. There is next to Andrew Jacked, who is 6'2". That's him by himself. There's him measuring himself. I think the flag thing was further down. The human flag. I got to find it again because that was crazy. Wait, what's he going to do here? Smaller here. This is older. Obviously, the further back you go, yeah, his legs were like half the size back then. Oh, that's no big deal. He's just jumping in the water. Yeah, I guess back then he didn't do much weight training. It was more calisthenic stuff, like, body weight, gymnastic moves. So maybe when he was doing that flag, he wasn't quite as big. I know I'm sure I went right past it again. I'll find it for you guys. Not bad. Like I said, I was just so excited that I found out who this person is, that he exists, that I was had to do a video. I was so shocked. I don't know where it went. I probably am going right past it. Trust me, though, he did the human flag. Big boy. Yeah, so Dorian had 20-inch calves. Oh, yeah, Mike Matarazzo had 22 or 23-inch calves. They were huge. Jumping in is more impressive than road. Doesn't make sense. If you don't watch now, I got to check it out later. Yeah, I mean, for him to have a great vertical jump going on about his hair. No, my hair. The gear defo took the guy's hair. How big are his biceps? They're 25 3/4 inches. They're 65 centimeters. He's aged horribly. Well, he's still aging. His tendon ligaments are strong as hell. I was going to laugh my way glass. Yeah, some guys can do that stuff for years and years and they don't get hurt. Russian gentlemen being customized for the year 30-25. You really think the human race is going to be around 1,000 years? Because I don't. I don't see people doing reverse curls at all. Did today, actually. That's why Seth Ferrucci is so smart. Functionally lift. The guys from Athens, Greece. Yazoo. Welcome. I don't know how to rank exercise. Surely human flag is hard. And let's say muscle up. Seems like he was inspired by Jujimufu. Vol by Physique found perseverance for Physique found the most impressive. Most impressive physique I ever saw. Oh boy. Ronnie at his biggest, when Ronnie was like 330, 340. That was pretty amazing. Nasser at his biggest. Victor Richards was so thick, and that was way back. We're talking like late 80s through the mid 90s was Vic Richards' heyday. I'd say mid 80s to mid 90s, like a 10-year run. He was like 5'9", 300 pounds, solid. Big boy. Much respect. Better you do something to help her out. We support you. Serge Bray. Yeah, Rule is also very, very big. Absolutely. Dale is bigger and harder. Who's Dale? I don't know who Dale is. I'll go to his YouTube just for a second to see if I can find anything. Anything good? Andrey Smaev. Okay. Andrey Smaev tries arm wrestling. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's see if he can win. Oh, it's arm wrestling champion, so he's screwed. Yep. He's got no technique. Arm wrestling is a lot of technique. These guys, they know what they're doing. So bodybuilders, anybody who just thinks because you're big and strong, even if you got a great grip strength, thinking you're going to be a great arm wrestler just off the bat, there's more to it. Oh, now the guy's having a little more trouble. Ooh. He beat him. Second round. Let's see if he can do it. Come on. 150 kilogram Russian powerlifting champion. So neither one of them is an arm wrestler. Ooh. All right. Well, so we know he can arm wrestle. Tries arm wrestling exercise. Andrey Smaev on English is his channel. He's only got 3 videos, guys. Is there a different one? Is there a different Andrey Smaev? Does he have a different channel? Because that can't be his whole channel. 3 damn videos. I hope not. Shit. Here's with Larry Wheels. I know. What's he doing there? Yeah, Paul Dillette was also very impressive. All those guys I mentioned, it's hard to say like that one was the most impressive. They were all crazy big. He's got a sponsor already. He's already got a sponsor. So works the factory, Smaev. Got to put Andrey Smaev jump. He's got channel what's in Russian. Okay. Andrey Smaev jump. Okay. Ooh. Did he do it? So 153 kilograms here. Okay, that box, I'm not impressed with that. But now he's putting plates on. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Whew. 150. So, ooh, shit. Plate almost fell. He almost got hurt there. Ooh. Wow. Ooh, that guy didn't make it. 4 feet. Can he jump 4 feet? Oof. Ooh, shit. 4.13. He's still going. 4.27 feet. Another plate. Ooh. Nope. Ah, that was the limit. 4.4 feet. I'm still impressed. That was pretty crazy. Vertical jump. What can you do here? Very athletic for a guy that big and heavy. I'm impressed. Vertical jump, 3.68 meters. Is that what that means? No, can't be that much, right? I don't know. It's pretty high. It's a pretty good jumper. Does he do long jump? Oh, I didn't know that Mike Israetel criticized him. That's when you know you've made it, right? What was this? Raiden mode, Limu Emu. Sorry, guys. So they did there's another video. Bad marketing stuff should have done YouTube. Very good, Andrey. Please give my helps, guys. Thank you. Good night. 4 million people watch Sam Sulk sit in car. Dude, that's athletic. So they got a sponsorship. They're the ones posting on the channel. He never really marketed himself. Yeah, he definitely got older. Just needs to specialize at something. Right now, he seems to be specializing in just being a big dude. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I just want to make a quick video because I just found out about this young man, Andrey Smaev from Russia. He's pretty damn impressive. He's a unit. Massive guy. Still can do some very athletic things. It moves very well for someone like that. Can do a long jump. Can do a pretty good vertical. Has a good vertical leap. Did the human flag on that pole. Yeah, strongman or something. So I don't know what he's going to do with all that muscle, but now we know who he is. That's it. So guys, thanks for watching. I'm getting an interview soon with Natalia Coelho. I'm working on that along with other things. I want to do some coverage Sunday of Andrew jacked and see what he looks like at this Romania Muscle Fest. Dr. Muscle. Yeah, Dr. Mike doesn't like anybody. So that's it, guys. If I don't do that video, if I don't get Natalia over the weekend, I will talk to you on Sunday anyway. So that's it. Please like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. And we'll see you later. Thanks for watching.